but frustrated also. But she wanted to release and had to stay still hang on. But also frustrated because she had so much energy, inviting her to bet on and watch a horse race. Doctor Who, Horseplay. Script edited by The Hideaway Tavern. And had been given orders to give the letter. She took both, but she didn't trust the note one little itty bit. Not one itty little bit. She noticed that they were all named, as well as whipped cream and raspberry. They're honest. There was honest. She put a decent view. I think I could probably go through the next paragraph. I think it's bigger because it's on the phone. At 3 p.m. sharp, the race began. The gates opened and the horses raced onto the. It seemed as if quite a bit of money for all the bidders, since the odds were against Raspberry Ripple. Tea and coffee were served, and yes, she was happy, but she was paused by the letter telling her to bet on the runner-up. She could only guess someone wanted her to bet on the wrong horse for some reason. Then a horrible thought crept over her. If my friend Rainbow was here, she'd say I was so awesome. What if the letter was sent telling me to bet on whipped cream, knowing that I would ignore it and choose Raspberry Ripple or one of the other horses to back? Is this a trap, especially since someone who could get into the TARDIS? She pondered this thought. Suddenly, she started to feel drowsy This was different. This felt like a knockout drug. Drug, not drog, twat. This felt. When she woke up, she found herself in a horse box, tied to the barred inner doors, you twit. Now, this got script edited and she didn't notice those errors. Hang on. Tied into the thug-looking man said, which would remind. Oh, that's stealing! The doctor shouted, now cross and fully awake. Fuck. And fully. Whoa, what are you gonna do about it? He asked mockingly. Laughing, I know. The fuck. Oh, all the things I could. Oh, hang on, that's him. His eyes lingered on her for what felt uncomfortably long, you twit. I'm glad this is just doing you. Please don't tell. Yes, but I can give you a little taste of what the doc. She said as she slid her hat down. Stop it. Seriously, stop it. The second thug then the first thug nodded and escorted the doctor out of this. The first thug. I look better in. I'm actually going to prop something up behind that. Annoying. All she could, a fake lift, a flake. Oh, it's like a view to a kill, the doctor said, but her words came out Oh, it's like a view to a. Oh, it's like a view to a kill. Oh, Pinkie voice. The lift. They tied her to the chair. Oh. But removed the handkerchief, leaving the doctor momentarily. Hello, the doctor said, Chef. You defeated my plans for the conquest of Xenon. Xenon? Yes. Forever for what I did. Oh, well, it sounds like you got exactly what... She looked at the horse shouted in frustration. I will be rid of you once and for all. Doctor! Shut up! Well, it's the year of the horse. No, silly, the doctor said. It's because the horse was the 6th animal. Actually, it's the 7th. Gotta change that. All getting a yeah. Rat, ox, tiger, and wait. Rat, ox, tigger. No, wait, hang on. He's a friend of mine. Tiger. Rabbit, Fluttershy, shay. Rabbit, Fluttershy. Rabbit, Fluttershy. Yeah, Fluttershy. Rabbit, Fluttershy's favourite. I'm going to start again. Snake, horse. That's you, by the way. Oh, I forgot dragon. That's why. You probably saw some peas on your walk around the farm. Though doubt creeped. There's grumpy old greaser that no one knows anything about because she's so mysterious. She hopes by listing off her other incarnation. Beatty way with a bashful blush. OMG! The doctor laughed, tied to the. You cat. Soon, a nasty grin appeared on. With Kevin Leatherworth, do improv roleplay, etc. Do an imp run by a super sexy blonde blue twit. Run by a giving a sick of the doc. Base Sakura, the doctor whispered to herself. Based Sakura. Eee! The Pinkie doctor said. Gee, get a hop. Where they're too far. And people say that as she tried to loosen her arm. She could have done it sooner if she had wanted to. Who was behind it all as the fireworks shot out of the excuse me. And as she did, the fireworks basically damaged part of the. The doctor said quiet and tried to hold on and told them to come by tracing the number she had called for. The doctor sneaked to the stable lift. The doctor sneaked to the unit arrived within 10 minutes as a group led by Colonel Wines eyesight. It only required a single trip down with everybody. The room she was kept in being empty. The room she was being kept in empty. But the horse wouldn't without the doctor just swayed and put her name. She asked him to give it. I told you. To an earlier venture, and leaving the letter for her older self to find. Let's go younger self, actually. Then in his present, maybe that letter was sent by me. Maybe that letter was sent to be from in its present. Who had been she hoped some good would come out of that. When she read the final line of the story. When she said, redoing a bit of the story. But she was puzzled by the letter telling her to bet on the running up. Oh, so awesome! What if the letter was sent telling me to bet on fuck, knowing that I would ignore it and chew. Don't forget to click below to subscribe to the official Nicholas Payne bonus content YouTube channel.